People have this misunderstood concept of TEDx events as motivational lectures, classroom lectures, promotional campaigns. But being curators, we feel the pain because that is not what we do. We are here to tell you what we do, how we do, and why we do it. So, Sana, आपने TEDx पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी 2017 को ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया, TEDx पंजाब यूनिवर्सिटी लाइव 2018 को ऑर्गेनाइज़ किया, अब आप TEDx लाहौर की टीम मेंबर भी हैं, क्यूरेटर हैं, और इसके बाद आपका अपना इवेंट TEDx यूथ एट शाही गुजरगाह 2019 के लिए ऑलरेडी प्लान्ड है, आपने लाइसेंस भी उसका ले चुकी हैं, ठीक है. सो आई वांट टू नो, आई एम सो क्यूरियस कि क्या सूझी थी आपको एकदम से?
Okay, so this is like a funny story. One day I was just scrolling down my Facebook and I came across some really cool pictures of a TEDx event. And first of all, I was really surprised that how can a TED-like event happen in my city? So from there, my curiosity actually aroused, and I searched in a bit, and I was like, okay, TED grants free licenses to people like you and me to have their own TED-like events. And after going to a few events, I actually got to know that these events are very much community-driven, and they talk about ideas. Ideas in a way, like in my community, hearing something TED-like was something unique for me. So that's where my journey started.
Okay, that's good. And I want to know that आप TEDx events कराती हैं. What are these TEDx events about? जैसे मैं अभी बात कर रहा था कि TEDx events for sharing ideas.
Yes.
So what is your understanding of the idea, since you are a curator yourself?
Okay, so I had a very different perception about ideas before I started to curate TEDx events. For me, ideas were like some big scientific breakthroughs and something like, okay, that guy has done something in science, that is some idea. After curating my TEDx events, I actually got to know that idea can simply be a picture, or how should you do it, and maybe just a storytelling in a powerful way. So idea could be anything. And the best thing I got to know through all the process is that idea is a gift, that we speakers or curators, we give it to our community so that they can learn and they can get something out of it. And as you've seen in that video, questions, answers, and hope. So for us, ideas are like finding the answers of the questions and giving hope to our community.
Okay, that's good. Okay, the next thing that I want to discuss with you is that when we talk about TEDx events, people usually perceive them as conferences. What do you think of this? Is it a conference or what?
Okay, so yes, it looks like people have this kind of misconception about TEDx events, that maybe they are like academic events or motivational kind of events. But as far as our understanding is here, we have named TEDx events as funferences. Because of the activities we got to do and our attendees got to do, we decided, okay, these are not like the normal conferences we do. And on the other hand, these are not like some motivational kind of platform. So we do fun and we learn with that fun. So here are a few examples that I would like to show you guys that how funferences occurs around the world. Okay, so these images are from some small towns in Africa. You can see it's not something fancy. They have these local stuff that they use and all, and they're still sharing ideas in their community. So TEDx event isn't about that it has to be at some fancy place and you need lights and all that. You could simply do it like this as well. Okay, so this is like one of my favorite. It happened in Pakistan in 2013 that a TEDx event happened in Fairy Meadows. A lot of you would be fans of going to North in summers. So this curator from Islamabad, he took this initiative of taking his attendees to Fairy Meadows, and they did this in front of Nanga Parbat, and that was one unique kind of experience we had here in Pakistan. So that was one event in its own kind, any curator of Pakistan curated. Okay, so this was in some museum in Cape Town. Attendees gathered together and they spoke about their own community, their issues and all of it. And the purpose they chose to curate their event at such a place was just to give audience an experience. Okay, so this was one of my favorite. I wish we have it over here as well. This was a TEDx workshop that these people curated somewhere in, I guess, somewhere in Switzerland, if I'm not forgotten. So, like, who wouldn't want to learn about TEDx at such a height? So that's a thing. This was at some beach in US. So this was a part of a TEDx event that their attendees had to skydive to go to the venue. So that was one crazy thing. This picture is from an event that happened in an aeroplane. The flight was 8 hours long, and these people, they had an event in an aeroplane in an 8 hours flight. So that was also one crazy thing. Again, at the mountain. This place where they did this event was the highest mountain in their region, so they scaled all the way to conduct a TEDx event. This was in Antarctica, another one in Italy. So here comes another story. This organizer decided to skydive before his event starts. He was like, I am going to land directly into the venue while skydiving. So he took such a big risk just to make it a bit adventurous, fun for his attendees, and he did that.
And to make the event fun, friends.
Yeah, don't you think that is scary? Okay. So I guess I'm able to tell you guys the concept of funferences. We are planning in future to bring more of the funferences kind of things in, with its real essence. So.
Okay, but मुझे ये समझ नहीं आता कि आपने इतने विजुअल्स दिखाए, मोस्ट ऑफ देम उसमें सिर्फ एक पाकिस्तान का था, बाकी सारे बाहर के आपने दिखाए. बट आई जस्ट वांट टू नो कि हमारे यहाँ पे ऐसा क्यों फन फ्रेंड्स का कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं है. लाइक वी बीइंग क्यूरेटर्स वी केम टू नो अबाउट ऑल दिस फन स्टफ जब हमने TEDx इवेंट को कराना शुरू किया या उसके बारे में जानना शुरू किया. सो यहाँ पे जो बाकी के अटेंडीज़ हैं या जो TED एंथुसियास्ट हैं, व्हाई डोंट दे नो अबाउट दिस, या हमारे क्यूरेटर्स क्यों नहीं करते इस तरह?
ओके, सो हियर आई बिलीव वी हैव एन इशू. At one extreme, we have this motivational market where we have speakers maybe at times paid or unpaid because it's fancy being called a motivational speaker. So what these speakers or motivational speeches, they do is, if a speaker comes and his talk sounds like, if I can make 100 crores in 10 days, so why not you? Or if I can run in 1 mile in 30 seconds, what's stopping you? Get up, start the work, it's the right time and all that. Here, I believe, lies a barrier because all of us cannot be alike, and this rapid approach actually gives you a very fast kind of adrenaline rush, and you are like, okay, if he can do it, why not I? But God forbid, if any of us apply that motivational only approach in our life, there's a higher possibility that we're going to fail, and it's all going to go to nothing at the end. And on the other extreme, we do have academic conferences in Pakistan. Almost all of the universities have something in their departments, and they do it. But the issue comes when they use this field-related jargon. Because for general public, that's not understandable at all. For my talk, basically, I got a chance to speak to some people, and I asked a science student, I asked her, what if I come to your department to attend a conference of science, just to know the general know-how of what's happening in the field? And she just told me, upar se jayega. I was like, why? Because he was like, if you're not from the field, you're not going to get anything what is being delivered over there. The ideas that they talk about would be limited to that certain circle. they would not have that kind of limit, age limit, that people of general public, even people who are educated, they would get it. So from there again, that fun friends part comes, because we curators, we try our best to curate a talk, an idea in 18 minutes with no jargon, no motivation. Motivation is actually good because it's one of the innate needs of human beings. We need it, but too much motivation leads to nothing. It's actually harmful, even it's scientifically proven. So that's where the concept of TEDx events, TED format, funferences lies as well.
Okay, so when we first discussed it, you said that TEDx events are community-driven events.
Yes.
Would you please tell us how these events are community-driven events? Please tell us.
Okay, so there is this really simple kind of a thing. We are a part of a community, and it's not like that if Akib and I, we are just normal people like you. So what we do, we come out of community, we get the license from TED, and then after that, we organize TEDx events for you. Now what TEDx events does, they give you guys ideas. So these ideas, they are again given back to the community in a well-thought manner. So what we do is from the community and for the community. So that's what we organizers do for you while curating our TEDx events.
Thank you so much, Sana.